Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's 1 million by 1 million strategy roundtable for entrepreneurs. This is a free public mentoring session. As you know, 1 million by 1 million's mission is to help 1 million entrepreneurs reach $1 million and beyond in annual revenue. In support of that mission, we do these free roundtables week after week after week. This is the 626th roundtable. We've been doing this since 2008. So many, many, many years, many weeks, months have gone by that we've been working diligently and regularly with entrepreneurs on this forum. The event is being recorded. All our recordings are available on the YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is 1M1M Roundtables. On Twitter, we're at 1Mby1M and at Stromana. And when you want to talk, these are instructions for your participation if you're in the room and are not on the panel yet. Please let us know in online chat that you are ready to, you want to talk to me.
So thank you for having me, and this is the first time I'm pitching anything to any investor, and I'm from India, and I just started a new product company in the last 3 months, built a small team of 5 engineers, and we are actually building for education. And so our idea was like, for me personally, like coming from a very low income family, where I was the first one who studied after 10th. In education actually changed my whole life. So how it actually impacted, how it improved my skills. Some teachers who were actually keen to improving my skills, rather than just giving me academic knowledge, actually changed my entire life. So I was while I was hearing the video, I was thinking like how the AI, one of our key feature, is going to improve the whole life of many students at scale and speed. So our product is having can you please yeah, thank you. So we are actually focusing not just on the AI led learning tools and things like that, but also focusing on some other aspects of the education industry. And after talking to many educators, institutions, and schools, and reading a lot of things in the online, we kind of understood that there is a very prominent problem of lack of declining enrollment and people losing the perceived value of education degrees and things like that. And also another issue was, the education data is kept with all the institutes, but data is far away from being information which can be useful across globe, when not even just even locally, when one student is coming from a school to a college, the data is not actually transferable. They have to again go with paper and then enter it in the next place, and no data is transferred outside the boundaries of each institute. So data interoperability was a huge problem. And another thing was like, even when all these institutes, all these schools and all are actually trying to upskill the students because the employability and things are going down, the industry, even if we are talking about graduates going to different jobs, the industry is not actually so connected to these students through these institutes or these programs. So we were actually finding it like, we understood like, many companies are actually interested to engage with students, not just in the recruitment, last year or something like that, but bit before that and let them engage with the tech they are working and things like that. So can you please go to the next slide? So we are basically building a platform interconnecting institutes where the data and all these things can move between institutes. The institutes can be connected to a whole wide network of institutes while giving all the tools to run their schools. And we are also having tools within the system, within the platform for students and industries, the outside companies to engage with these institutes and students to streamline the learning and career pathways. And we are hoping that our system will boost enrollment and student success, connecting graduates with the right job opportunities and other programs outside the institutes. Yeah, please. So our platform has three basic sections, like modules. The first one is a unified modern software suite which will be serving both K-12 and higher education, and it includes all these LMS features, student information system, financial uh, management systems, HR tools, and things like that. And also, the other thing is a global ID for students, where we are creating a robust architecture to safely create a ID with the access control and things like that, giving students and parents a ease of sharing this data between different parties. Uh, Let it be other institutes, other educators, or even outside companies who wants to deal with educational data. And the third one, which is not our current focus, we are hoping that in future, as we grow our user base, um, we can actually let the institutes and companies find the right students for as their next recruit, or as their next student, without compromising the privacy of the student data or anything like that. Will and giving an opportunity for this um, companies to find the right talent they are looking for based on these academic and other activity details of the students, and also for the institutes to find the right students for their programs. Yeah. And the edtech market is actually obviously quite big, and we are actually focusing on a very small portion of that, mostly dealing with education institute management and scholarship management, things like that. And uh, we currently in Kerala and India itself, we are having around 2.6 billion market opportunity. And uh, yeah, and we are actually building, currently selling to education institutions and policymakers, like education districts and all. And yeah, that's all from this slide. And we currently have this is more like the education industry, the edtech, and even in our primary market is not at all new. And one of our competitor, Lucian, is actually they've been in the market for from 1968, and it's not a new tool or anything like that. We are just trying to first, as a platform, we are just trying to make a better version out of that after having thorough conversations and feedbacks from the institute. And we are also trying to focus on the market like India, and uh, you know have a not so pricey product. And you can also see like there are kind of um, very visible differences and advantages within our system, which lets lifelong learning, and we kind of let different levels of education come together, giving students the opportunity to take continuous learning to the single platform, and they can keep the academic records and everything together. And also we are actually having the, even though educational systems are using AI, and it's competing increasingly in almost all the things they do, like supporting educators to create questions based on different difficulty levels and things like that. We are actually creating a bit more larger system with more data into the base model by incorporating past year question papers and all these things, and also having this context of their previous education, not just what they're doing in that particular institute, and also letting them connect with external education partners and educators outside this formal school and college structure. We are hoping that creating a companion who understands all these aspects rather than just bare educational data from a single institute will give us some uh, visible advantage in the market. Yeah. Next. So we are currently experimenting with these business models, and most of our market is actually running on the subscriptions, and global market good products are actually having this subscription levels around $12 to $20 per student per month, and our current pilot customer is actually paying around $3 per student per month in India, and that is our primary model. And as we move our focus to the next with more data oriented features in which we let companies and institutes find the right talent and student. We are hoping to generate some revenue with partnerships and campaigns and things like that. And the other way we are hoping to make money from this platform is to have engaging students directly with quiz programs where they give a small amount of money, and they can take a large sum of prize, and also conduct hackathons. Yeah. And we have built a team, and we have built a small MVP, and we are currently running with the first pilot customer, and they are testing our product, and we are hoping to fully onboard them in January, and hopefully by March we will be able to offer all the basic features our main competitors are offering in our primary market. Yeah. And initially we have this $3,000 deal from our current pilot, and we are hoping to expand to next 60 KTU colleges and all by the end of 2024, because the next 40 150 colleges are actually having the same exact requirement, because they all run in India. They all run under a same university with the same structure and all same timeline and all. So we already had discussions with a few of the groups which runs around 20-30 colleges in Kerala, and we are scheduled to give some demos for these institutes. So we,
Muhammad,
yeah.
this KTU University is an umbrella group that runs a lot of colleges. Is that what you're saying?
So not correct. Like, we are not focusing on only these groups, but selling to these groups is more like it immediately gives us around 20 colleges. So
But what is KTU? Kerala Technical University?
yeah, yes, exactly. So it's more like a university which has affiliated colleges of around 150 colleges, and all these 150 colleges run on their own, but with the university regulation syllabus and exams and everything. So uh, yeah, and we have talked to a few groups who have around 20-30 colleges in affiliated to these this particular university, and we are also talking to one other health university college who is also having a few colleges, and we hope to onboard this health university college as well by the end of 2024. And we have already 3 pilots scheduled for K-12, and this coming week I'm meeting with one of the school, and hopefully we'll onboard them by the end of February as well. And we hope by, as I mentioned in the traction slide, we plan to build most of the features we need for this market by the in coming 3 weeks. No, sorry, 3 months by March. Yeah. So I hope.
I have
Sorry,
another question for you.
please.
What you're showing here
Yeah.
is the international landscape, right? Is there a when you're going to sell to these Kerala schools and universities,
Mm-hmm.
which product are you encountering as competition? And are any of these in the competition?
So actually, these are from global competitor list, and the main competitor we are competing with in Kerala is called Linways.
Mhm.
They kind of don't have any of this feature. So
I see. So you are providing the competitor that you're encountering in the deals in Kerala is one that doesn't have the international features, and you
no,
think you can basically win those deals by matching by significantly uh, delivering a much better quality of product with much better feature set.
exactly. So that is what we did with our initial demos with the
Mhm.
institutes, and we are actually capturing most of the users who using this main competitor,
Mhm.
and this one of the main reason with this competitor is it's more like an ERP tool, which is customized for educational purposes, and just they've been serving this market for 10 years. They
Okay.
have around under this K2 itself, I think they are selling for around 60 colleges,
Mhm.
which itself is around 200,000 plus thousand annual revenue for them. And as far as we talk to these colleges and groups, most of these customers are willing to move from this particular tool, and they are either in a position, they are either trying to find a replacement for them, but most of them are saying like that's the cheapest one, and we are keeping our pricing for this market strategically in a way like these users can easily move from Linways to our product for better features.
And
And
this product is they are selling on a pan-India basis?
I think currently their focus is in Kerala, but they are also selling outside Kerala, like even in Middle East, 1 or 2 colleges in Middle East. They are also selling in this per student basis.
I see.
In Kerala, their deal size is between 3,000 to 12,000 USD per year from each from
Okay, so
customers.
I like your market entry strategy because having a competitor that you can win against with a more modern product and the customers are looking for a replacement to an
Mhm.
outdated product, that is a good penetration strategy.
Yeah,
Um,
and
but then you need to also look at what is happening on a pan-India basis, right? This is Kerala strategy. So Kerala strategy is good. What's
Mhm.
happening elsewhere?
Yeah,
About the
so
rest of Kerala, people who are not using this product, where, what are the other opportunities in Kerala? What are the opportunities outside of Kerala on a pan-India basis, etc. So, as you can see, there is you can hit probably $1 million ARR within Kerala by replacing this product. What
Mhm.
happens after that? How do you go from 1 million to 5 million to 10 million, then 100 million? What is going to be the market strategy, go to market strategy beyond the initial Kerala part? I like the initial Kerala strategy very much.
Thank you. So initially, like in India as well, like if you check the we have actually had discussions with few of the educators from outside Kerala as well. So the market is crowded, like
Yeah,
it's
market is
not
crowded. I was
because
just going to say LMS market is very crowded.
yeah. So and it's not crowded anywhere, like it's not crowded in the recent years or anything like that. It's we had products readily available having a lot of features, and most of these products have it's not like lacking features but a lot of features.
Yeah.
Yeah. So outside India, like outside Kerala, also the market condition is not that different. We discussed with market in Tamil Nadu and also Andhra Pradesh, and I also had some conversations with one of the competitors in Andhra Pradesh. And we are in good conversation with an advisor from the Faradian Technologies who were making Fedena.
So what is
So,
what are you learning from the Tamil Nadu market or the Andhra Pradesh market?
so it's one of the major reason is learning is that it's highly fragmented, and many colleges are using in-house products and slowly moving to like in the recent past, many of the colleges are moving away from their internal tools. Most of them were having some sort of a tool, but they're moving away from these internal tools to
Mm-hmm.
cloud-based SaaS products, and I think, and also the regulation situation is kind of changing with the NEP and with the accreditations and things like that becoming more prominent. Institutes are forced to have these tools, and these tools also, other than just helping students and educators, the administrative burden also is getting reduced by these tools a lot. So the market is moving to simpler, easy to use modern products, at least in South India, as far as I know. And we are hoping to, like, not just in Kerala, but in the southern India part, we are hoping to deploy the strategy of, like, if they are using any other products, that is what we are doing with the K2 market as well. If they are using Linways, we are planning to give them free trial until they end their current this contract with Linways, and we are onboarding them straight away. And also AI, as you were saying in the video, it's it's coming and everybody is making use of it, and we are also making use of it with the AI company and things like that. I hope it will improve learning and everything for the entire industry. Yeah. So we are actually looking for, am I supposed to say have this?
So listen. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. So currently we actually were planning to go bootstrapped, and everybody is working. Most of like only including me, only two people are working full time, and others are actually working part time. And we just need the fund to onboard them full time for the coming 1 year, and do some level of sales and marketing and things like that. And we done a calculation, and this is uh, what we need in fund to take it to the next level and capture the initial Kerala market. Yeah, mission of
Okay.
yeah.
I will I will explain how to use 1M for fundraising in the next segment.
Yeah.
Overall, I like what you're doing. I like the Kerala strategy. It is a little bit kind of, it's a bit binary because it'll either work or not work because you have this, bet on KTU. If
Yeah.
KTU works, then you're great. If KTU doesn't work, then you need to find a different strategy. I think the pushback you're going to get from investors, it's a very crowded market. Can you actually win this market given how it is and how fragmented it is?
Yeah.
So the thing that I would like to see, because you would have to raise money in India, this is not something that is going to be financeable from abroad.
Mhm.
You need to do the India competitive analysis.
Okay. Okay.
because investors would want to see the India competitive analysis, what companies are funded to what level, what is the level of traction they have reached, so on, which is not something I could gather from your pitch deck.
Okay, understood. So, currently, like as I was mentioning, like we were planning to go bootstrapped, and the reason why we why I actually made this deck is because we had an inbound funding
Mm-hmm.
interest from the CTO of the company I was working. I was working with a German company,
Mm-hmm.
and the CTO, after hearing these things, wanted to give us some angel fund
Mm-hmm.
to get started with the things. So that is when I started doing all this valuation and things like that. Is why I
That's
said like,
that's that's the best kind of financing. If somebody who knows you and your work wants to invest in you, that is the best kind of financing.
okay, yeah. So
But I'm
that's.
just telling you that if you want to go out to raise money in the open market to people who don't know you necessarily,
Mm-hmm.
would want to see, they would want to understand the market. And
Oh,
it's really friends and family who are willing to invest in you, whereas
mm-hmm.
professional investors invest in the business. So
Yeah.
if you can gather money from your network, like this CTO that you're talking about and other people that you have worked with, then you can, you'll probably, if they're investing in you and a less mature presentation is going to work. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just telling you, if I role play, looking at, I don't really know you, right? This is the first time
Yeah.
I'm meeting you.
Yeah.
I would like to understand the business and I would like to understand what market you're going into, because crowded markets tend to be very difficult to raise money in.
Understood. And
Especially if a lot of companies have already got funded, it's very, very difficult to raise money in.
yeah, one thing I want to ask, like even when we are going for the outside, funding scenario, none of our founding team or the initial team members have, any experience in the edtech market. We don't have a strong advisor in the edtech market. Will it will impact, right?
It will impact, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Will impact.
So should we try to engage with we are in a conversation with someone? Should we try to engage with them in a formal manner or
You
something?
could. It depends on who it is. I don't know the person, so it's hard for me to say. But having
Yeah.
domain knowledge in the company is always considered to be a plus.
Okay, okay, okay.
All right, I'm
So
going to go to the next segment.
yeah,
Mohammed, so let me finish the next segment. If there is time, I'll take more questions, okay?
sure, sure. Thank you.
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay, folks, resource-wise, let me walk you through how to use 1M by 1M. Everything is at 1mby1m.com, so you'll find tons of resources there. The blog is full of case studies. The Entrepreneur Journeys book series is a case study-based book series. You'll find tons of material there to learn from. These roundtables happen every week, almost. The full acceleration program from 1M by 1M is 1M by 1M Premium. There is a lot of material about that also on the website. We offer you extensive methodology guidance, a full curriculum, business development, strategy consulting, help with financing, and media relations. You can look at the self-assessment tool that is free, available on the blog, on the website to kind of create your presentation, investor pitch. These are the due diligence questions that investors would ask you. We stress very heavily bootstrapping. So the more bootstrapping you can do, the higher you get to a probability of success as far as fundraising is concerned. So there's a free bootstrapping course on the website. You can go to the blog and spin to the top. We also have a lot of Udemy courses out there. That could be a starting point for your learning as well. We offer discount coupons on the website. So if you go to this link, Maureen can give you this link in the public chat. The December coupon links are offered there. You could subscribe to 1M by 1M Basic if you want to just use the curriculum, the 1M by 1M curriculum. You can have all the curriculum there. You can also go to the website and look at what to expect from the premium program, what to expect from basic, etc. Just dig around on the website. There are FAQs, video FAQs, etc. The curriculum is described in lots of detail. It is a case study-based curriculum, so there's a lot of nuances that you can learn from other people who have done businesses in your sector, or various things that you can learn from other people who have done it before and are sharing what they have learned, how they have learned, what they're doing here. Investor introductions. If you need investor introductions, we do provide investor introductions. We work with many hundred investors. There are policies. You should take a look at the investor introduction section on the website. Our methodology is bootstrap first, raise money later. Do not go to investors as beggars, go as kings. That's it. We have one more roundtable this year, and then January is on regular schedule. All 4 Thursdays of January, we have slots available. We have a little bit of time to do more Q&A. So if you have questions, please either ask in the public chat or unmute your audio and you can ask questions there as well. Let me introduce you to Irina Patterson, who's on the 1M1M team. After this call, if you want to talk to somebody from 1M1M, Irina is your contact. Email her, irina@1M1M.com, and she will help you. That is it. Anybody, questions? You can also, if you have any questions or comments about the talk that you just listened to, you're welcome to ask about that as well. Yes? No? All right. I don't see any hand up. I don't see any further questions. So we're going to wrap up for today. Pino Garcia, bank and is reaching out. What is that? Pino, what are you doing? I don't understand what you said. Bank and is reaching out. What does that mean? Ah, you want to talk? Go ahead.
Hi,
Hi, Pino. Where are you dialing from?
I'm in Puerto Rico, in San Juan.
Puerto Rico, okay. Go ahead.
I was meeting with a friend of mine in Puerto Rico, Richard. He is opening a digital bank from Puerto Rico to service here and abroad
Okay.
in the US. And I referred him to you to be a part of 1M1M because he's in the process of funding already.
Okay.
And he's very advanced, so I figured that you could help him out because raising capital in Puerto Rico is very challenging, especially with only 3 local banks dominating the market
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of need for capital for small businesses. And he's focusing on the millennials and the younger generations and small business for the services.
Well, ask him to join the 1M1M program, then I can work with him and figure out what we can do.
I think he did. I thought he was going to be here this week, or maybe it's next week. But he has the information. Is there another email I should refer him to?
What do you mean email? There's no point reaching me through email. You have to either join the program. I mean, I can't really do anything unless he's in the program. He can come and register and pitch here at just like you heard Muhammed pitching. Your friend can register to pitch at a free roundtable, and I'll be happy to talk to him next week or in January in one of the roundtables in January. So that's the only free option. Otherwise, if he actually wants to use our fundraising services and actually work with me in the accelerator, he would need to join the 1M1M premium program.
Well, I wanted him to get a better perspective of what it entails. That's why I was asking if there was an email or some sort of contact for him to.
Yeah, I just showed you that contact, irina@1M1M.com.
Okay.
Here's the contact person, phone number, WhatsApp, everything is available. You can contact her by WhatsApp, phone, whatever you want, email. All the contacts are on your screen.
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, folks, it looks like that's it for today. I will see you next time. Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.